Have you ever read a sentence and just thought, wow, that's powerful? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain on one of these secret ingredients that can really make your writing pop. Let's get into it.
So, to kick things off, I've got a little puzzle for you. I'm going to show you 3 sentences, and your job is to figure out the one thing they all have in common. You ready?
Okay, here's the first one. To camp can be difficult.
And sentence number 2, the campers are ready to leave. Are you starting to see a pattern here?
And our final one, I don't know where to go. So did you spot it? To camp, to leave, to go. That common little element, it's called the infinitive.
That simple combo, the word to plus a verb, is the basic building block we're going to talk about. It's the infinitive, and trust me, it's a super versatile tool to have in your writer's toolkit.
So what is it exactly? Well, an infinitive is a verb form, an action word, but it's not acting like a verb in the sentence. Think of it like a verb in disguise. It's moonlighting as another part of speech.
Now, here is a super common trap. It's so easy to just assume that every time you see the word to, bam, it's an infinitive. But that's not quite right.
For instance, check out this sentence, the path leads to the park. Here, the word to is followed by the park, which is a noun, a place. That makes to the park something totally different, a prepositional phrase. It's just telling us where the path leads. No verb, so no infinitive.
So here's the pro tip, the thing you want to write down. Always check what comes right after the word to. If it's a verb, you've got yourself an infinitive. If it's a noun or pronoun, it's probably a prepositional phrase. That little check will save you a lot of headaches.
Okay, so we've got the basic building block. But what happens when we start adding to it? Well, that's when we create something even more powerful, the infinitive phrase.
An infinitive phrase is just our simple infinitive plus all the extra descriptive bits and pieces that go with it. And what's cool is that this whole chunk of words then works together as one unit, acting like a noun, an adjective, or even an adverb.
You can see this stuff in action everywhere, especially in great writing. Take a look at this line from MC Higgins the Great. The phrases to explore every bit of it and to pull them off balance are just perfect examples. They give us so much more richness and detail than just to explore.
And this right here brings us to what I like to call the superpowers of these phrases. Seriously, they're like grammatical chameleons. They can do 3 totally different jobs inside a single sentence.
Let's break this down. First, it can act like a noun. In to swim is her goal, the whole phrase, to swim, is the subject of the sentence. Pretty cool, right? Second, it can be an adjective. In the one to ask is he, the phrase to ask is describing the pronoun one. And third, it can work as an adverb. In the children shouted to warn us, the phrase tells us why they shouted. It modifies the verb.
All right, enough of me talking. The absolute best way to get a feel for this is to actually try it yourself. So it's your turn to be the expert and see if you can spot these things in the wild.
So let's do a couple of quick ones together. I'm going to put a sentence up, and you try to find the complete infinitive phrase. Ready to go?
Here we go. First one. To see that movie is my only wish. Take a second. Where do you think the phrase is?
Yes, if you said to see that movie, you absolutely nailed it. That whole chunk is the subject of the sentence, so it's doing the job of a noun. See how that works?
Okay, let's try another one. This one's a little bit trickier. Some crocodiles can grow to be 15 feet long. What do you think on this one? And there it is, to be 15 feet long. Now, this one isn't the subject, is it? It's actually modifying the verb grow, telling us how or to what extent they grow. So that makes this phrase an adverb.
So, let's bring it all home. Why does any of this matter? Because getting a handle on infinitive phrases gives your writing so much more precision and variety. It lets you pack more detail in and just makes your sentences sound a lot more sophisticated.
So I'll leave you with this final thought. Now that you have this awesome tool in your belt, how are you going to use it? The next time you're writing an email or a paper or even just a text, think about where you can slip in an infinitive phrase to make your writing that much better.